Bitcoin just did it again. A solid 7% climb in the final week of October, pushing past $68,000. If you've been tracking crypto movements, especially across platforms like SQHWYD, this wasn't just another random pump. This was pattern confirmation. Let's break down what actually happened and what it means for your next move. First, the technical picture. Bitcoin carved out a textbook descending wedge over recent weeks, a pattern that typically signals accumulation before breakout. And the breach, completely decisive. Volume actually backed it up, which is what separates real moves from fakeouts. Now, yes, the RSI is sitting in overbought territory. Some traders get nervous seeing this. But here's the thing, during strong trends, overbought can stay overbought for a while. What's really interesting is the on-chain behavior. Long-term holders, they're not flinching, they're holding firm. Here's where it gets fascinating. 9 out of 11 years saw Bitcoin rise during this exact week with an average gain near 9%. This year's 7%, right in that historical sweet spot. Not every pattern repeats, but this kind of consistency deserves attention. That $68,000 level wasn't random. It represented months of overhead resistance. Breaking through means former sellers might now become support if we dip back. The charts suggest potential continuation towards $72,000 to $75,000 if momentum holds. But let's be real, nothing moves straight up forever. Beyond the charts, there's genuine interest returning from participants who sat out previous months. Not quite FOMO yet, but definitely curiosity. Social metrics show increasing searches and discussions, which typically precedes major moves rather than following them. The leverage situation looks manageable too. We're not seeing those insane funding rates that usually come before violent liquidation cascades. Traders seem cautious despite the gains, which ironically supports further upside. Bottom line, this 7% weekly gain reflects capital slowly rotating back into risk assets and technical setups finally resolving upward. Platforms like SQHWYD see volume increases during these periods. Action attracts more action. The current structure suggests we're in an early phase rather than a climax. Volume profiles, holder behavior, sentiment indicators, they all point toward room for development. Manage your risk appropriately and stay informed. Thanks for watching.